back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books. Hi guys, so I am here today to do my January 2015 TBR, and I'm very excited because it's the start of a new year and new things are going to be happening on the channel and everything's going to be awesome. And let's get into the books because I've got some amazing books lined up for this month. I'm going to be reading quite a lot of them with some other amazing booktubers, so yeah, let's just get started. Also, I am totally planning on reading like 13 books in the month of January, which is utterly absurd and crazy because I only managed 11 when I was on holiday from uni, so I don't know how I'm going to manage. We're just going to go with it and we're going to try and get it done and we're going to see what happens. Some of them are a little bit short, others are really long, but I'm really excited either way, and let's go! I am hosting a read-along for Gardens of the Moon, which is starting on the 1st of January and is going to be carried through until the 31st of January. I'm very excited about starting this series because I've wanted to for a very long time. I really don't know anything about it, but I know it's an epic world that was created because Stephen Erickson and Esselmont wanted to have a D&D world that they could play in, and then they wrote books in that world later on. So I'm really excited to see the fleshed out world and how detailed it is, because I'm sure that means it must be really intensely detailed and cool. So yeah, I'm just really hyped for this because I've been talking to people on the Goodreads group, which I will link down below if you guys want to go and take part, and we've all got each other excited, so now is the time to start, and I'm really looking forward to this and hoping that it's going to be loads of fun. If this is a successful read-along, I may well host one each month. We will see, but I'm really pumped to start chatting to you guys more about this book. Come and join us if you want to, and we will be chatting about that over on Goodreads. So, yes. Also, we will be having the hashtag GOTM reading, which is basically for Gardens of the Moon reading. And that kind of also stands for Gotham reading. So, like, I got you guys reading. I know it's a bad cliche, terrible, awful joke, so anyway, that is the hashtag. I will put it on the screen so you guys know what I'm talking about. If you are taking part and you would like to use Twitter to talk about it, then feel free to use that because, yeah, it's going to be amazing and loads of fun, and I can't wait, and I'm super excited. So this is definitely going to be happening over the course of January. The next book that I'm planning on reading is Firefight by Brandon Sanderson. This is the second book in the Reckoner series by him, which is his YA series. I'm really looking forward to starting this. I'm starting it as soon as I finish this video, and I cannot wait to dive into this world because I actually got this book early, like a week early, and I'm so excited to just read it. I am going to be talking about it with a few other different booktubers, including Sarah from Books and Junk, Chris from The Reading Roads, Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book, Lindsay from Lindsay Ray, and Connor from Connor O'Brien. I will link all of the channels that I mention in this video down below so you guys can go and check out their channels because they're all amazing booktubers, and this is going to be really fun because we are all super hyped and pumped to read this, and this is going to be starting as soon as they all get the book, so they will get it on the 6th, I believe it comes out in like the US. So yeah, as soon as they get the book, I'm really excited to chat to them about what is going to happen and cannot wait for that. Next, I am going to be reading Inda, which is by Sherwood Smith. I really don't know anything at all about this book, but I do know that Sam from Novels and Nonsense always talks about it and said that she really enjoyed it. So Michael from Bitten by a Radioactive Book and I are planning to read this together in the month of January, and we're going to be starting it about halfway through the month, so hopefully I will be able to get through all of this. I don't think it's too long. It's about 600 odd pages, so hopefully it's doable, but I believe it's quite a fun story, so we'll see. I picked this up because I wanted to try out more female authors a while back, hadn't got around to it, so now is the time to start that and have fun with reading this book, hopefully. And I think that Sam is going to join us in our discussions, so it's going to be a really fun time, and I can't wait to read this and review it for you guys. Next, I have Volume 2 in the Readalongs Revelations, which is Rise of an Empire, and this comprises of Nephron Rising and The Emerald Storm. So this series I started reading in December, really enjoyed the first two, and cannot wait to continue on with this series. I'm going to be reading this one with Lindsay, Sarah, Michael, Connor, Chris and Sam, so there'll be a lot of us reading this one, and I cannot wait to pick this one up and see how the story continues, because the first one finished on a major cliffhanger. Michael J. Sullivan's writing is really accessible and easy to get into, very fun, and his characters are really light-hearted and enjoyable, so I cannot wait to see how their storyline gets better and where it goes from the explosive ending of book number 1. We're going to be reading this one quite close to the end of the month, so hopefully that will give me a chance to finish the other ones before then, but I'm very excited about this and I'm highly anticipating this read through. Next, also at the end of the month, I will be reading The Magicians, which is by Lev Grossman. This is a series I've been wanting to start for ages because Sana from Inkbones Books has been talking about it for a while, and she has made me want to read it and pick it up. Also, I believe that Lindsay has read some of it or all of it and she really enjoyed it, so I really want to check this series out. I've heard lots of good things. I have actually read a novella which was set in this world, and I'm very intrigued by it all. I think it's quite similar to Harry Potter, but a lot more dark, and there's a lot more creepy things that happen and scary things and sad things, so it sounds really interesting. I think it's quite frankly written with like swearing and things like that, so maybe it's a bit mature, but yeah, I'm very intrigued. I'm going to be reading this one with Chris, Sana, Michael and P.T. Hilton, so I will again link all their channels below and go and check them out, but it's going to be loads of fun. Next, I plan on reading Golden Sun, which is the second one in the Red Rising series by Pierce Brown. I really enjoyed Red Rising when it came out, and I managed to pick this book up early in Waterstones in London, and I really am looking forward to reading this. I am very highly anticipating this book. I'm so excited for it, so I'm going to be reading this one just on my own, but yeah, I'm very eager to pick this up and see how this continues. This is a month of continuation and a few new books, but yeah, I want to progress along with the series this year, so this is a good start to that. I am very excited for this, so yeah, hopefully I'll like it. Next, I would really like to read Smiler's Fair by Rebecca Levine. This is a book that I got sent by Hodescape, the publisher, because they thought I would like it, and it certainly sounds like something I would enjoy. It's about a travelling circus, and it focuses on a couple of people from within that circus. It's about the moon god who has been reincarnated inside of the false king's son, and he kind of gets up to trouble in a circus. His father wanted to kill him, but his mother actually sacrificed her life to save him. He will return one day to claim his birthright, and he will throw everything into disarray and cause a lot of chaos, and the fair is somehow mixed up in all of that, so I'm really intrigued about this book. I think it's quite a short one, so hopefully it won't take me too long to get through because I got a lot to get through. But yeah, I'm really intrigued by this, and thank you Hodescape for sending this to me because it sounds amazing. Next, I am also reading this one on my own, and that is The Slow Regard of Silent Things. My boyfriend and I might actually read it together because it's such a short story. This one is a signed edition that we found in Waterstones again up in London, and it's amazing because I've never had a signed edition before and I'm so excited about owning this, so I cannot wait to read it. I absolutely love the character of Ori in the Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick Rothfuss, so I have no doubt that this is going to be a really cool, creepy, weird read, and I cannot wait for that. Another one that I am reading as a co-read is The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon, and I'm actually reading this with Charlotte from Char Freyers. Again, I'll link her channel down below for you guys to go and check her out. I'm really enjoying this so far. I am a fair way through, about 15% or so, and I'm very excited to chat to her about it because that's going to be happening very early in the month. I believe we're planning to finish this hopefully in the first week or so of January, so this one will be an early one, and look out for the review of this coming up soon. Hopefully. It's really weird, this world, but it's something that I've never really read anything like, and it's quite an interesting one because it's kind of an adult dystopian but also mixes of fantasy and blends of fantasy in this, so it's really weird and really cool, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm enjoying it. I'm also already reading The Rose Cord, which is by J.D. Oswald. I am enjoying this. It's a little bit of a slower read. This one might end up taking the back seat if some of the others take more of my attention, because although I'm really enjoying it and I do like it, it is a slower read and it does take a little while to get through this. It's about dragons, so that's always a cool thing, and the covers are beautiful. But yes, we will see how I get on with this one. It might be one of the ones that suffers for all the other books, so hopefully I will manage to get through this fairly early on in the month, and then it will be done and reviewed, and hopefully I'll really enjoy it because I've got the third book as well, so we'll see. I am also planning to read the rest of Winter's Heart, which is number 9 in the Wheel of Time series. I might take a break for the month of January from Wheel of Time just because I am already going to finish up Winter's Heart. I have so many other books on the go that I'm not sure when I'll get a chance to listen to the audiobook of number 10. However, I will definitely be carrying it on in February if I don't manage to in January, and I certainly plan on finishing up the series this year, so look out for that. It will be happening as an ongoing project throughout the rest of the months coming up in 2015. There is actually another book that I am planning on reading in the month of January that I totally forgot about until just now, but it's one that I only picked up last night, so the last night of December. That is Soulless, which is book 1 in the Parasol Protectorate series by Gail Carriger. I picked this up because Giselle from Giselle Bradley and Sana and Michael all recommended it to me and all said that it was really, really fun, so I definitely wanted to check it out, and they convinced me basically to impulse buy it and start reading it then and there, so I'm about 20% of the way through that, and I should be able to finish that up fairly soon. It's kind of a really weird blend because it's like set in this Victorian era of London, but it's a very cool blend where there's a world that has vampires and it has werewolves and all sorts of cool things going on. The language in this book is utterly amazing so far. It's just really got me captivated. It's very posh and uppity and bizarre and quintessential, and it's all just amazing. If you've not read this series, I would certainly recommend it. Even though I'm only 20% of the way through, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm very much looking forward to reviewing it for you guys so you know a little bit more about it, because I didn't really know anything about it going into it, but I really, really am enjoying it. And the final book I'm planning on reading in the month of January is Assassin's Quest, which is the final one in the Farseer trilogy by Robin Hobb. This had a very slow beginning and it was a little bit dragging, and I didn't really like the main character very much at the beginning of this, so it wasn't a great start for me, but I'm hoping that now it's got a little bit more intense and things have started to really happen. Hopefully it will pick up and I can get through this. This one is the largest book I think that I'm reading this month, and it's like 850 pages, so it's pretty long. If I persevere, I'm sure I will be able to get a fair way through it, if not complete it, so hopefully that will happen because I really want to finish this up and be able to move on with some more of Robin Hobb's other series in the future. So those are all of the books that I plan on reading in the month of January. Let me know what you guys are planning. Have you gone as crazy as me with buddy reads and read-alongs and all sorts of madness going on at one time? Or have you gone for a more reasonable reading month? Because I'm not sure how I'm going to manage, but I feel like it's going to be exciting and fun and amazing, and I'm going to go and start reading everything now because it's almost midnight and it's going to be January very soon, so I think that counts if I start after this video. Let me know what you guys have been up to, let me know how you're planning to start off your new year of reading, and I will see you all very soon in another video. Bye! Me and you gonna have a little chat.